hairball. Why? Okay. I can see the chat now. Yep. Nobody in the chat, but I can see the chat now. So that's something. I think I'm live. Yeah. Should turn my light box on, but I don't think it will show up. It's a shame that the controls aren't on this corner. Yeah, it won't show up. It's a shame. Like, that's weird. My computer just said that like 8 people are watching, and now it's just 2 people watching, and I'm one of those people. So, hello, single viewer. Oh, right, there we go. Hi, Tubbs. You have something to drink since you are coughing. Oh no, I had a hairball. I sniffed, and basically I had a hair in my mouth or something, and basically it went to the back of my throat, and it was like, why? But that's what happens. That's just what happens. Everybody's here. Hi, Tubbs. Oh, yawning. What did you go to yawning? I wasn't yawning before. It's just because I'm streaming. And Panda Fox here. Hi, Panda Fox. It's cool because I do your drawing. Fortunately, in the next 2 pictures, I don't have to do the string vest much. Oh no, it's 5. I've got to do 5 commissions. I've got to do 5 commission drawings because I've still got to do the naughty picture for Daryl. I'm going to be doing after I do these ones. So yeah. So I just realised because I was just making sure that I don't have to do much string vest. I don't. That's good. Yeah. Right. So how are you guys? What I miss? Besides moving my chair. And so I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle. I'm stuck in the middle again. Make sure my pen's working because it's still miraculously still working. It's still got ink in it. But it's just that. See, the thing with pens is that like they're supposed to just almost run out of ink. I don't know what model pen this is because I would get so many of them because these are so this has been so good. Yeah, I don't know what it is. What does it have on it? Oh, it's a Bic. It doesn't say. It's just a Bic. It's helpful. Oh, a Bic medium. I've used it so much that there is writing on it, but it's just so tiny and it's so faded. I need more. I need more of these pens. But like this specific brand with that specific lid and that specific end and everything. None of this screw-on crap. Because basically, you know, as okay as these pens are, these also, they're not Bics. Jatisse medium. This one's medium, but it's not big. Let me show you the writing. There it is. Focus, camera. Focus. Focus better. There it is. It's trying to. It's trying. Focus on my hand. Oh, damn it! It didn't do it. These are the ones I've got like a whole bunch of. But they're not as good. They're just not as good. Although I did do all of these drawings and stuff. I did do on with that pen, with those pens. So yeah. Jeffy says, I'm fine, thanks, Tubbs. Great big hugs and snuggles. How are you doing? I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm looking forward to my shower. I'm basically, I was going to do film a belly painting thing, but essentially, I kind of not in the mood for filming, and I know it's kind of one of those things of like, I'm having second thoughts about going to my buddy Ian's, because although it's nice at Ian's, it is nice, and you know, he's a good friend and we have fun and stuff. It's just that I have this feeling about going to anything, you know. I mean, it'll probably pass because it usually does, but it's just that I kind of don't want to be away from this office. I don't want to be away from this office, from my computer, from, you know, from being able to do work, from being able to like to do things basically when I can't sleep and stuff. You know, just creature comforts, I guess. And like I said, it's just little things, and away from my partner, because I do love him. Yeah, it's just creature comfort things, I guess, you know. I basically just yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I get this feeling every single time that I'm about to go away for more than a day, you know. It's probably nothing. It's just, you know, general stuff. I don't know. Yeah. So I'm okay. I'm excited, and also I'm a bit worried at the same time. It is for like a whole weekend. It's basically from Friday till Sunday. I'm coming back. I'm back here on Sunday. Yeah. Panafox says, well, I just threw my controller at the wall. Well, gaming can do that to you. I've crushed a controller once. It was a PlayStation 2 controller. It was a PlayStation 2 controller. I basically, I was playing Tekken, and I was just on the last, I think I was like fighting Tekken 2 or something, and I was in like the devil boss character from that thing. And basically, I just was like so angry because I got on like their health down so much, and my health was down almost like just as much as theirs. But I was like confident that I was going to do these next few moves and defeat this character, and then all of a sudden it just did a random fly up in the air attack, where basically I couldn't hit it anymore, and I couldn't dodge this attack, and squished me, and I'd spent freaking hours trying to get to this point, and you know, I was trying to complete the game without using any continues or anything. So basically, like I was super frustrated and holding the controller, and I just increased my grip until it cracked, and then my thumb went through like the middle column, and I broke the controller. So yeah, just games can do that to you. Games can get you so frustrated at things. Like for example, I was around. Remember when I was around Patches, Rob's basically. You know, he's playing Battlefront, and then he like handed me the controller because I kind of wanted to. I kind of wanted to play, you know, the ship fighting sections and stuff because it looked really interesting and cool and stuff. And you know, I was having fun for a little while, but then it started to, you know, basically I was hoping that I was going to improve upon it right away. You know, I basically got. I thought that like there's a locking system that you have to do, and there's like a locking system and a weapon cooldown system, and stuff like that, and that's all well and good, but the locking system doesn't work very well, and basically everything's on the screen, like really everything's really tiny on the screen, and I can't tell which ones are my guys and which ones are the bad guys, and I was confused most of the time, and it became big. It began to get frustrating and stuff like that, and I mean it's yeah, Patch has been playing this game for as long as it's been out, you know. So basically, like it was also super frustrating whenever he had the controller back, and basically he just did it like it was nothing, you know. He just got loads and loads of kills when like it was nothing. He got like 57 kills on stage, and I got on like 8, and I was just so annoyed and frustrated. But instead of being frustrated, I found that basically it bummed me out more than anything, you know. um, you know, I did kill a bunch of people when I came back home on Grand Theft Auto, so you know. That's one of the things I like about Grand Theft Auto is that basically like it's a game that can get you frustrated, but it also gives you an outlet to ease your frustration, you know. So yeah, it's like, oh damn it, you know, it's like I crashed my plane after flying it for ages, and it was so much fun. You know, I'm so frustrated. Oh well, I can at least I can just like kill a bunch of bad guys in this like in like a deathmatch game or something like that. You know, really. Mm. So yeah, not much happening here, Panafolks. He's reading something to somebody else. Somebody's just discovered my Twitter account because can you hear that? Somebody's liking all my pictures. I can see that my phone is just behind the camera, so I can just see, just seeing blink, blink, blink with the like picture in the little icon in the corner. It's like, okay, somebody, like I said, so that happens every now and again. Somebody discovers my Twitter that likes my stuff and basically likes my stuff. You know, they begin to like all of my individual pictures, and that's hysterical to me. Because it usually does that and then it goes quiet for a little bit until somebody else discovers my Twitter. It's quite funny. Anyway, are you going to see? Yeah, I'm going to see Ian this weekend. I'm actually debating whether to bring the computer, the communication laptop with me, or whether to just use the phones. You know, basically use the phones to live stream. I'm not entirely sure. But either way, it'll be fun. Once you get there, I'm sure you will have fun. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I basically keep telling myself I'm just having these same thoughts of lameness. You know, I think it's because December is generally just a busy month for me. I'm all over the place in December. I'm actually also a little bit down as well because it's a certain anniversary of my first partner's death. So basically, yeah. I am celebrating by going. I'm basically celebrating the anniversary by going to Brighton, which is quite close to where he was cremated. So, you know, basically going to Brighton and getting super drunk will be awesome for me. That person is still liking my stuff. So, yeah. Of course, there's all this family stuff that I've got to deal with as well. So, you know, December's usually the time when I kind of take the month off. You know, from the channel anyway, because I'm usually out doing stuff with family and stuff. Of course, there's another super depressing thing this year is that basically it's going to be the first time that my in-laws are without my father-in-law, because he passed last Christmas. So basically, that's also another sad thing. And my grandmother passed at Christmas, and lots of people passed at Christmas. It's weird, you know. Well, I'm doing a certain one on Cuphead, and I got to the devil, and he has too many things to try to dodge. Yeah, I've seen people play Cuphead and stuff. Panafox says you should play Minecraft then, Tubbs. Well, the thing is that basically, I'm trying so hard to not be insulty. You know, I don't want to insult anybody, but essentially, I try to play one game that basically means nothing at a time. That sounds bad anyway. I basically games like Grand Theft Auto and Pokemon and Minecraft, essentially they're kind of time wasters, you know. They're things that you do when you're bored or frustrated or something like that. They're something that you do yourself, you know, that you kind of like I mean that you can play games with people and stuff, and that's great, but essentially they're kind of like I don't feel like I've accomplished anything by playing Grand Theft Auto, you know. And I got my character up to level 100 finally and stuff like that, and it's like yay, but no one else cares but me, and that's fine. But you know, that's like my little personal time wasty accomplishment that is just for me, I guess. You know, that's something I have fun with. I mean, I played Star Trek Legacy because basically it's something that's it's just fun because it's like piloting a ship. I feel like I'm actually in those ships. You know, it's kind of like almost meditation for me. You know, much like flying my drone is and stuff like that. But it's just that I kind of don't want to do that too much, because if I basically get into Grand Theft Auto too much, then I spend hours of my life that I could be spent doing something, you know, creative or useful or just anything else, you know. And if I played Minecraft, then I would have Grand Theft Auto and Minecraft, and I basically I'd spend hours doing stuff in those games, and I'd have nothing to show for it, you know. So yeah, I kind of do want to play Minecraft, but I'm still enjoying Grand Theft Auto. So if I don't play Grand Theft Auto anymore, I might consider doing Minecraft. I played Happy Wheels for ages, but yeah. I've gone past something. Oh, Tubbs, I'm sorry about that. Sounds like a good time seeing your friends and getting drunk. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Seeing my friends and getting drunk. Hopefully, I'm getting nice and stuffed as well, because I'm going to the Gromov in Brighton. So, but no, that'll be great fun. Hopefully, Pokemon isn't a time waster for me. Well, it's fine. I'm just saying what it is to me. You know, you shouldn't take it personally what I feel about certain games. It's fine, honestly. I can't play Pokemon to save my life, says Panafox. You know what? I kind of like I don't play Pokemon anymore. I play Pokemon Go because it's an interesting way of turning my walking into something productive, I guess. You know, and I do have friends that actually play it with me, and you know, it's fun to play that game. I play that game with friends, you know. So plus my nephew is really into it, and basically like he plays it through my game because he's not old enough to have his own phone yet. So essentially, I'm playing it for him, and yeah, it's a lot of fun to play that with my nephew. But yeah, Pokemon the Game Boy game, that is something to keep in mind. That's basically exactly what I mean by that got replaced by Grand Theft Auto for me, you know, because basically it's a game that is, you know, it has accomplishments and stuff like that, and yes, they make me feel good, but it's just for me, you know, it's just for me to play. It's for me to play and experience and get all of these accomplishments and stuff. So yeah. Panafox, there's a trick you can do to beat the devil quickly. Don't jump in the hole after him instead. Okay. I did that glitch already. I was trying to do a pea shooter and no charm. Oh wow, they're talking about Cuphead. I'm not talking it. I'm not taking it personally. I'm just giving my own opinion. Okay. I'm just saying it felt like maybe you were taking it to heart again, because I know I talked about Pokemon before, and you know, I didn't want to upset you, but it felt like I upset you by basically talking about Pokemon. So yeah. Hi Bevoff. Jeff Griffin says, we have Brighton, Massachusetts too. It's 40 minutes away from me. Very cool. Well, the original Brighton, the original one in England, you know, it's quite nice. It's a very artsy fartsy town though. That's the thing. It's a seaside town. It's basically a lot of concerts and stuff happen there, and it's a holiday destination for Londoners, and it has been for like hundreds of years apparently. No, there's a lot of art stuff there. There's a lot of like there's lots of artsy fartsy stuff there. PewDiePie lives there. and Jacksepticeye now apparently. You know, I'm trying to think of other things that Brighton has to offer, but it's like you've got the Brighton Pier, which is basically a wreck. You've got lots and lots of nice pubs and nice places to eat and stuff like that. And it apparently it's like the gay capital of the UK, I think. You know, whereas like, is it San Francisco is like the gay capital? It's like San Francisco or Chicago. One of those two is like the gay capital. I can't remember. Where's the gay capital of the US? You know, I know Miami's a big gay place. That sounds horrible. But yeah, Brighton in the UK, I think it's like the gay capital of the UK. It's basically, yeah. Yeah. I wasn't upset at the time because you were talking about Pokemon. I was upset because you were dismissing everything I was trying to share with you. I wasn't dismissing everything you were trying to share. I believe I did say at the time that I'm happy for you. It's just that, you know, like, I get it. You know, I get it. Being excited about Pokemon is something that I've done. You know, I get that excitement. So yeah. Ivan's here. Hi, Ivan. By the way, Ivan, thank you for sharing your Tumblr with me. You are so cute. Like, holy shit, you're adorable. You know? Sorry if that sounds weird, but it's just that, like, Ivan's Tumblr, I can't remember the name of the Tumblr. I don't remember names, but Ivan shared his Tumblr with me, and there's a lot of pictures of what I assume is him, right? That's you, right? And like, holy shit, he's adorable. He's adorable little Irishman. Not Irishman, adorable little Russian man. I meant to say Russian, yeah, Russian cub, yeah. But like, yeah, very cute pics. I do like the fuzz. The fuzz. You got nice fuzz, not fur, fuzz. I just remember that one time I brought something up to you. You simply said, "Don't care." Well, yeah, because I don't care about Pokemon anymore. But I get how you are. Okay. Jeffrey says, "I'd rather visit your Brighton. Sounds much better than ours, Tubbs. Provincetown is our gay capital. Provincetown? I think there's like different ones on different seaboards and different states and stuff, isn't there? There's a few different gay capitals in America. Everyone forgets this, but America is like, the United States of America is technically a country, but it's got different states in it. And what most of the time, like a country like this, a country of this size, most of the time, basically, you basically would have. It would basically be considered a continent, like it's like the United States of Europe, essentially. Basically, there are countries in Europe that are the size of states, and they operated very much like states in the European Union and stuff like that, which isn't really a union; it's a trading organization, essentially. So you have to remember that America is kind of like it's a collection of countries. When you say state, you kind of mean country, Anyway. Emerald says, "Oh, he's talking to Panda Fox." Ivan, you're Russian, says Panda Fox. Yeah. Emerald says, "Facepalm. It wasn't even about Pokemon. It was about something else entirely." Okay. Ivan says, "Yep, I'm Russian." He's a Russian, and a very cute one. It's a very nice picture. Yeah, I'm not going to go into. It's very cute. Ivan is cute. Hi, Ivan. Now we know that you are cute. Well, he knows. I'm sure everybody knows that he's a cutie. Interesting. Yes, that's cool. About cool that you are Russian, Ivan. Okay. I do like the name Ivan. I don't know why. I'm not sucking up to Ivan. God, I should get to drawing because, like, I've got a limited time that I'm on here tonight because I've got to have a shower, and I've got to basically eat something, and then I've got to get ready for tomorrow. Although I probably will do that tomorrow because I'm going to be going after work and stuff. So yeah, go find my boiler suit. Anyway, guys, last time we saw our couple was basically that's the first picture. That's the picture that I did last night with you guys. And then the next picture in the sequence is this one. Just fold the paper down so I can see it. it's a big picture, so basically I could just do that and you can see all of it. But yeah. And now I'm doing the third picture in the sequence, which happens to be on the second page, but it's the third picture, and now I'm doing this one. And you can't see that at all because not only did the camera not focus, so focus on that one. There we go. There we go. And this is going to be the third one. What time is it there? Emerald is given the time, I think. Yeah. I don't write it like that. I'm because I was in the Navy, I basically adopted like military time. So whenever somebody says 8 p.m., even though they said p.m., I keep thinking it's not 8 o'clock in the morning. You know, it's 21:01 in the UK. Sorry, I love the scene. I'm sorry, my brain just diverted completely and remembered a scene from Friends when somebody's explaining to Phoebe military time, and it's like, you know, it's it's like, I'll see you at 2000 hours, and like Phoebe's like, I don't know what that means. And somebody says to her, just subtract 12, it's military time, and she's like, okay, so it will be 1988. That doesn't help at all. Sorry. So you use 24-hour system in the UK? No, it's military time. It's just military time. I'm just kind of programmed to be military time guy because basically, like I said, because I was in the Navy. I kind of just figured time out. You know, I know time. You know, I switched to the military time, the military clock, and basically that's screwed me up forever because everything always operates. My new phone, I can't customize it to be military time, so it always bugs me. It says 8:12 on my phone, and it's like, it's not 8:12. That's wrong. But no, I've made it so that all of my other clocks basically show. Yeah, they show military time. So yeah. It's 2:12 p.m. here in the United States, in one time zone of the United States anyway. I've always thought military time was so cool. Huh? So military time is basically the 24-hour clock, yes. Everybody's saying that now. It's military time. You know, that's how I know it. It's just called military time. It's not the 24-hour clock, it's military time. Although, yes, basically on all my devices, I did notice that it switched from being called military time to 24-hour clock. I have no idea why. I kind of think it's a little dumb anyway, to be honest, to give time a name like that. It's stupid. But I just stuck with it, so I'm sorry. Okay, I should actually put pen to paper again because my pen needs to be, yeah, it needs to be refreshed. Okay, so where did I start before? Over here on his horn. I did his horn first. You might hear South Park on in the background. I'd put the TV back on again because I needed something on in the background. Because I start hearing things from outside and I start noticing them, and it's just super distracting. You know, somebody asked me if I had ADD, and I was like, I've never been tested, and I'm you know, I'm not hyperactive or anything. But yeah, I do get distracted very easily. But I think it might have something to do with my HS instead. So we are an hour difference, Panafolks. It's 3:12 here. See, now you're doing it to me, people. Because I keep saying it, I keep thinking it's like it's 3:12 in the morning. Apparently, the 12-hour clock is also known as civilian time. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If you're military, a military vehicle. So I've been talking to somebody from somebody I work with. Is basically he lives in. Oh God, what's it called? The place with all the canals and. In the middle of the country, in the middle of the UK. Begins with a B. Birmingham. A military vehicle. Right, he said military vehicle, and it was just quite funny. Because he said it funny. Because he's from, you know, the Birmingham accent in the UK is kind of like, it's like I can't be bothered. You know, we've got so much of a boring. They're so bored. They always sound so bored with everything. In that case, because I'm a civilian, I'm partial to using civilian time / the 12-hour clock. Okay, it's fine. Jeffrey says, "Sorry, Tubbs. Yes, it's PM. Well, it doesn't matter. Like, it's not 30. It's not 3:12, even PM. Okay, it's not. It's 15:12. Okay, 15:12. That's the way it is. 15. You know, which is fine. I like how I got kicked off of YouTube before Google Play could update. What? When did that happen? So my pig is on my phone. Google Play's updating. I do have an update symbol, but it's not doing anything. It's the least looked after phone of mine. Right, I've got to do this eyebrow, and this is quite hard because I fucked up. Oh shit. I fucked up big time. Oh, super shit. So this is what happens when I don't concentrate hard enough. You see, I've got his hoodie, but the hoodie line is supposed to come over his eyebrow, which I haven't drawn yet. But it's supposed to be the bottom part of his eyebrow. But I've already drawn the hoodie. Oh, balls. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? Oh, come on. What am I going to do? Oh, I've got an idea. I'm a fixing. I'm a fixing. Okay. Emerado says, in my humble opinion, the only times people should ever use military time is for public transportation, sorry, and if they're ever actually served, if they've ever actually served in the military, it just sounds weird in any other context. Okay. Emerado said, Arthur, right. Ivan says, did you watch We Bear Bears? No, sorry. No, I want it on DVD. I want the entire collection on DVD. You know, I'm waiting for it to come out on DVD because I want to see it, but it's just that I don't watch TV. You know, I don't even watch internet TV. It still looks good to me, Tubbs. I didn't notice. Well, I do because I'm drawing. Oh, it's kind of ruined his whole quizzical look. I was trying to get him to have a nice quizzical eyebrow thing, but I've just ended up having looking like he's got one eyebrow bigger than the other. Damn it. Go ram it. I will fix it. Go ram it. Lots of go ramming happening. I'm sorry. Right, I think I solved the issue. The issue. I do not think it's an issue anymore, but it's kind of a still an annoying little problem. Ugh. I still want to watch We Bear Bears because that's the cartoon show about the three bears, right? But yeah, yeah. I do want to point out that basically there was an advert, a YouTube advert for a cooking show called The Three Bears, and it's about three bear men, you know, beary men cooking. Now, this might not shock people at all, but basically, like, I was curious, and basically, there's a YouTube cooking show about three guys that are bears, and they all they cook in a kitchen, and I was like, son of a bitch stole my idea, because I was going to do that. That was one of my ideas, you know, that I had ages ago for like a cooking show. And I was like, I could cook, but basically, you know, I like to have I like it to be bear themed, you know, like the hairy bikers. That's when I had this idea, when the hairy biker thing happened. But yeah, I just never vocalized it, because basically I never had like two other bears that I knew that were into cooking really a lot, you know. So basically, it was kind of like a thing for the future that I might do in the future if I basically need employment, and I thought that if it ever did kick off. But basically, the cooking scene on YouTube kind of went down a little bit, you know, and the hairy bears became, I mean, the hairy bikers became twinky thin guys. They weren't bears anymore, and it kind of lost interest. And then I just saw that, like the Three Bears cooking show. It's like weirdly pissed me off. It was totally my idea. I totally called that. Somebody just turned the rain on. What? Random raining happening. Okay, got the detail on the hand done. That was super fun. Cooking show, Three Bears. Yep. Yes, I saw the ad. Yeah, see? They're eating honey. Yeah. They're not even, not one of them is chunky at all. And the whole point of my thing was going to be that basically, like, I was going to be the short round one, you know. We were going to have one not super chunky one, and basically we got like a kind of a medium, you know, basically a guy that's slightly a little bit taller than me, and that was going to be one of my friends. Like I already had that guy in mind, but it was like I was the short one, you know, the little bear, medium bear, and big bear, like the Three Bears. You know, that was the whole concept of the cooking show. But no. But no, they're not even. They're just gay guys with beards that think that they're bears, which they might be bears because it's not all. You know, the bear community is very, very inclusive. So. But yeah, it was like, what the hell? What? It was your idea. It was my idea, but I never. Yeah, it reminds me of the hairy bikers. Exactly. That's kind of what kicked my idea off. My original idea years ago was when the hairy bikers first came out. You know, basically the first time that they appeared in books and like on TV and stuff. And I was like, you know what, we could probably do a bear show. Like, and then I came up with the whole three bears motif. And I was like, ooh, this will be really good. You know, I'll definitely save this idea for whenever, you know, I need kind of like employment, and maybe I'll do a YouTube channel on it and to test it out and stuff like that. But then, like I said, the YouTube cooking scene went downhill. It's not really a thing anymore. You know, I've not seen many YouTube cooking shows pop up as much as they used to. So yeah, it just became a kind of like little sad, you know, oh no, kind of thing. So yeah, well, so what's the name of the show? I think it's just called The Three Bears. I'm not sure, or The Three Bears Cooking Show or something. Cooking with the Three Bears. I wish you had done that before they did. Well, that's the thing. Yep, you will be the short round one, Tubbs. I can imagine that. Yes, and I've got my buddy Nick was going to be basically that's Ian's partner. And basically, he's like slightly taller than me, but not as round. But no, he has a thing for cooking, so I always assumed that he would maybe go in with this with me, you know. And we were gonna like find somebody else or somebody else that was interested in it, and basically they could have done it too. It's just bloody typical. But this something like this happened before, and that was that like you know, a couple of my ideas that basically just somebody's already done. Like some of my ideas I've already done, so at least I know that it's fine. But no, there was a TV show not so long ago about this person who did all of the UK coastal railways. They went around all the coastal railways and talked about the history of the coastal railways, and the it's a really boring idea, but it was an idea I had for a book. I basically said to myself that like you know, if I had enough money, then I would do this, and I would write this book, and then I'd sell this book, and basically about the railways and about the coastal railways and about traveling around them and all the things that you can see and all the history and all of that stuff. Yeah, apparently some woman did this already and made a TV show about it. She not only did she write a book about this, my idea, my retirement idea, one of my retirement ideas. But I'm done. I'm done with trying to fix the stupid computer. I think it's fixing itself. I don't know if it's actually back or not. I think it's still fixing itself. I'm not entirely sure if it's actually doing it or not. And I'm back, apparently. Although my computer says no. Let's refresh that page and let's see what's actually happening. It's actually happening. There it is. Well, while I was gone, I basically had to wait for the internet to come back. But I finished drawing the bull. I'm going to do the pig, but I've done the bull. But as you can see, it looks like he's got one eyebrow thicker than the other, and I've missed out a bit of his gas mask detail. There we go. My pen tried to sick up all of it. Okay. Yeah, I got one. Focus, camera. We've had this talk. Camera. Focus. Focus better. You were trying. Focus better. Whatever. But as you can see, one eyebrow is thicker than the other, and that screwed up the whole quizzical look thing that I was going to do. But I've done the bull side of it, so yay. You love those eyebrows. First, you're the customer, so I could be happy with it, I guess. Bella says, pick me, pick me. Sure. Pick you for what? The cooking show? Yeah. Ivan says, how tall is Tubbs? I'm 5'8/9". You know, I'm 5 foot. I'm anywhere between 5'7" to 9, and that's basically because one of my legs is longer than the other because of my quad bike accident. Which means that when I stand up straight, I'm usually standing up on like one or two of the legs. I'm leaning on one more than the other because of this accident thing. I should actually walk with a cane, but I'm never going to do that. Well, I might do that if I'm really old and really fat. So yeah. But no, I'm a short ass. It looks like one is up. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. But yeah, I'm back. I am back. Sorry about that. The internet hiccuped because it does that every now and again because it sucks and hates me. So, whatever. Right, now the tricky part. Now I've got to draw my pig in a completely new pose with his mouth open. I don't mind doing this. It's just that it's kind of a pain in the ass because basically, like, I don't know how much black to put in their mouths to make it look, you know, how deep it's going to be, how much light you can see and stuff like that. Well, I will find out, I guess. Um, like he's trying to figure out what's wrong with Pop. Well, what's wrong with Pop is that you fed him, you fed him a bunch of burritos and tacos, and then you funnel fed him several giant tins of baked beans. Sorry, just focusing and forgetting how to breathe and all that stuff. Just concentrating. Just concentrating. Actually, think about it, Jeffrey could actually be like the taller one out of the three bears. Oops. I just scribbled on the pad. Jeffrey, they told me you're tall. Yeah, Jeffrey is tall. They told me. He's 6'5". There you go. Which is quite tall. Have you ever played basketball? Yeah, everybody asked Jeff that. I'm just saying that basically Jeffrey told me last time that everybody asked him that. Unfortunately, no, Bev, I'm not good at all. What at it at all? Sorry, brain. Focusing on not words. Kind of hard. So who was the shortest? What, one here? I think I'm the shortest. Well, I'm not sure. I don't know how tall Ivan is. Yeah. Concentrate harder. Concentrate harder. No, Ivan, it's what? Someone is crying. No, it was Cartman. Jeff, you're almost like Shaq. You should try NBA. He said that he doesn't wanna. He's not good at basketball. No, Ivan is TV. Okay. He's 5'8". I know Tubbs is the widest. Well, I think me and Panda Fox are about the same weight-ish. And he's 5'10". So I'm probably wider, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how ratios work. But I'm the youngest. I'm not going to get into the whole age thing because basically, you know, there's a lot of. Apparently, a bunch of teens watch me. And I don't mind. It's just, it's kind of like, okay. My TV stopped. I'm nearly done with this picture. That's it's one of the fastest ones I've ever done. It's quite something. Although the shading is going to be a bit of hell because basically, my pig is pig coloured, so he's not completely white coloured. He's a shade off. You know, he's not white. He's off white or I'm told that pigs are pink, but of course I don't know because I can't see pink. I'm colorblind to pink, so pigs might be pink, but to me they're always kind of like a weird kind of off-white eggshell thing. Oh no, I've still got to do the string vest, but luckily I don't have to do much string vest because, yeah. Wow, my phone just noticed that the internet's back. Oh my god, I just realized the tail. I didn't do the detail for the tail. Okay, it's almost done. It's almost done. Can't forget Kingston's tail. I gave him a little paintbrush tail. Oh yeah. Hey look, Pop's smiling. Although he's actually burping a lot. Yeah. This is why I wanted the pictures together, because I drew the pig in basically the same pose, only now I was going to draw him getting up from this, but why are you not focusing? Why are you not focusing? Focus. 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 There we go. Yeah. I did a picture of him like sitting down, and then I was going to draw a picture of him getting up. And I can still do that, but essentially like I just want to show the size difference. So yeah. But no, I'm not done with the pen yet. I've still got two. Let's make sure my pen is clean. Do the string vest, because that's still a thing that I have to do. So much string vest. Do you like the string vest detail, by the way, guys? Because like I think it adds like enough texture to the string vest, but you know, not so much that I'm overwhelming it with just a continuous grid. Because if I did that, then what happens is it looks like it's been pen shaded, which is, it's fine, and my pen doesn't work, which is fine, because that's how I used to do all of my shading. But I don't want to overdo it with the texture. I notice from my own string vest, whenever I wear that thing, it does kind of, it's very, very, you know, it's very bold around the tummy, you know, it basically does brighten up my belly a bit. So here we go. Okay, now I'm done. I just did the texturing on. Oh no, it looks so happy. But then again, he is happy. He's always happy when he's nice and full. I might call this series Pork and Beans. You know, pork and beans, pork and beans, pork and beans. Ivan says, Tubbs, why are so many people attracted to gay bears? What? I think a lot of people are attracted to bears. I think that basically, you know, the archetype bear is basically like somebody who looks like the actual animal bear. And if you think about it, people have been kind of conditioned to kind of like the teddy bear, the big protectiveness, you know, the masculinity of all of the hair or the size. You know, it's just a thing that everybody's been kind of like programmed from an early age to kind of like bears. So yeah, I get it. I do. I just noticed my beard is all fluffy on one side again. Oh well. Yes, I think the string vectors look great. Excellent. Well, now it's time for shading. Time for backstory. But yeah, that's just my opinion on it, because basically, like, yeah, it's like I know lesbians that identify or are like bears, and I know straight women who definitely like bears. You know, the bear community is basically, it's very, very inclusive. So it's just a thing. It's just a thing. Which is nice. Jeffrey says yes, I think it's true, but so thank you. Well, Ivan, the reason is because they are snuggly and so damn cute, nice and warm. Yeah. Fart Lover says, FL. I'm just gonna call you FL. Did you hear the internet is ending? Is it true? Okay, this person sounds like a trolley person, so I'm not entirely sure if I should take anything he says seriously, which is awesome. Okay, now shading. Shady. I don't actually need to look at the reference because I've got a reference for both of the characters up here. So, yeah. But first of all, we've got to do the black parts, and I basically have made his hooves like his hooves and claws and his tail are all black. Kingston, that is. So we've got that, and I'll just do. I've got Pop's eyes as well. Also, it's because he's wearing sunglasses that are his eyes. Sunglasses that are his eyes. I know that doesn't make sense, but it's kind of makes sense. Oh well. Panafox says no. They are deciding on December 14th. What? Ivan says, I just noticed that bears and cubs on Tumblr get a lot of likes, even more than Twinks and Otters. Well, that's basically, I've got a feeling that's more to do with the fact that, like, that a lot of, there's just simply more cubs, you know, bears and cubs and chasers tend to be more online than they are in real life. You know, they tend to be around the internet a lot more than the other gay guys, basically. The other gay types of people. Have I done this wrong? No. So I thought I screwed up big time then, but no. FL says, I'm not a troll, I'm a person. I was just telling you about it, okay? And then they left. Now, Tubbs, he's not trolling us. It's an US thing going on right now. What? Is the internet good? Are the US thinking about getting rid of the internet? How's that going to work? How would they even do that? So what I should have said more importantly is like, why would they do that? Are they trying to shoot themselves in the foot again? We're going to get rid of the internet so that like terrorists and things basically can't use it. It's like, yes, but there's a lot of businesses that use the internet. So how many people are liking my random tweets? It's so confusing. I just turned this thing entirely upside down because basically I was doing the shading. Wow, Panther, I didn't know about that. That's crazy. They can't do that. Nah. Like, why would they? I'm just still confused as to why. Why are they thinking about it? Not getting rid of it, but like charge us extra to use certain things. Oh, the fair use, is that that's the fair use thing? I didn't know that they were actually like serious about that. What, phone? What? Tell me. What's going on? Oh, it's the likes. It's the likes. It's all the likes. Like having plans you have to buy to use certain apps and monitor what people do on the internet. It still sounds dumb. Net neutrality, that's what I was trying to think of, the fair use net neutrality thing. Well, hopefully it's not going to be too bad. I don't think that it's actually going to be, like I said, I don't think it's actually going to be a proper thing. I kind of can't. I think I've messed up something, but so I'm just adding words around around pop now. Like I said, I don't see it happening. Yeah, I don't see how they can attempt it, to be honest. It's probably, I'm not going to be too worried about it. So I'm just I know I'm not doing anything. I'm just kind of like semi-concentrating. Semi-concentrating. So this happens when it's like, I'm sorry about the dead air, you know. Ooh. Right, I was just adding extra details and stuff, and I should just get on with the shading. Shading. Shady. Hairy baby. Hairy baby. No problem, Tuz. We're just chilling. That's cool. Oh, by the way, that guy I was talking about earlier, the guy I was talking about in the stream, the last stream. Turns out he does. He was watching, or at least he did watch it afterwards, or something. But yeah, he's still talking. He heard what I said, but basically he didn't get the message, it seems, because the very next thing he said after he said that I'm sorry if you felt like you were manipulated was, you know, like, oh, by the way, I like, you know, I like your beard long. I don't think you should shave it. You know, and it's like we just had this whole conversation about like your opinions and stuff, and it's like how you're not manipulating me and stuff like that, or how you think you're not manipulating me. And so I basically just said to him, like, maybe you should think about your opinions before you post them. Yeah, maybe you should think before you post your opinions. I said something like that. I definitely wasn't trying to be mean or anything. I just but it was definitely a, you know, I'm not trying to manipulate you, but you know, I like the beard long. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how much of that is going to show up on in the scan, but I basically have neatly textured that. So now I'm just going to do some shading. Shade, shade, shade. Shade, shade. So very light shading, just little things. The little things, the little things. Definitely got shade under there. Shade, shade, shade. Just saying words. Just things, words and things. Dang. There you go. I don't think it's focusing very quickly. Focus better. Focus better. I know you can do it, camera. I know you can do it. Focus. Focus on the face. Come on. There it is. Trying. There it is. And it's out of focus again. Oh well. Oh well. Tubbs, I told you this before, but you have the nicest eyes. Huh? That guy is definitely trouble. It sounds like it. I'm basically only going to interact with him every now and again. So yeah. Yes, he should think before. Well, that was that. Well, that was random. What was random? What happened? What did I miss? So I'm going to do scan. Do scan, 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 scan. Piggy scan. Oh no, that's the reason why I touched the pig, is because I needed to move it out of the way. I opened the scanning app. Okay, and it's cropping, auto cropping. It scanned it twice. Okay. And it's done. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so there was that. Okay, so I still haven't sent these off to you, Panda Fox, but I will do once again. I haven't uploaded them to my computer yet, but I should be doing that tonight, which is fine because basically after tonight I've got your last picture in this series will be done, hopefully, because I'm thinking about doing a stream after I've had my shower and after I've had my dinner. So yeah. But there we go. First one in the series. Like Pop already looks full there, but basically he's gone to dinner with Kingston. We then fed him a bunch of burritos because why not? And then we got epic funnel bean funnel feeding. And then Tubbs gets me. And then Pop gets up after that. Although it looks like his belly is already touching the floor. That's called bottoming out, basically. And then mystery picture. You guys can't see it, but essentially it's mystery picture for later. I don't know how well you can see that, but. But yeah, that's going to be later. The big finale, the big reveal finale later. So there we go. Okay. I know, Jeff, I love it. I'm glad you do, Panda Fox, because that'll be done after I've had my my food and then my shower. I haven't made anything tonight, so I'm probably going to have mini pizzas again, or pittas. I don't know if I want something cooked tonight. I don't know. I might have just like a loaf of bread worth of pita bread, like I normally do, and with cheese and I've got sausage meat. Oh, although that also would be nice on pizza. God damn it! I've got to decide now. Awesome. But yeah, I know, Jeff. I love it. I've already read that. Bella says, "How can anybody manipulate anybody?" Well, let's put it basically. This is basically what he was trying to do. Yeah, you can make basically people. If say you want to see a picture of somebody, like and you're a manipulator. You know, you're the manipulator. You want to see a picture of somebody. You could basically go one of two ways, or even both ways, and stuff like that. You could do like the neg approach, which is basically saying it's like, you know, it's like I think that you've got a really nice arm. Let's just say arm for the sake of it, not penis, you know, and not belly or anything like that. But I think you got a nice. I think you got a nice arm, but like, you know, it doesn't look great from the pictures I've seen of you. You know, you know, and they won't straight up ask for it. They want you to feel like it's your decision to send them. So that makes the person feel like it's like my arm's fine, and so they basically want to prove it. So they'll take a picture of their arm and send it to them, or they basically. And therefore the manipulator gets what they want without actually having to ask for it, you know, directly. Or demand that basically it's like, show us a picture of your arm, for example, stuff like that. So yeah, and he's done this to me. He's basically done that to me. But also, like, you know, they could use language like. They could go the positive role, you know, basically praising that they have a really nice arm. You know, it's like your arm is great. It's, you know, it's amazing. I definitely want to see a picture of your arm. You know, Like, I love it when you show your arm off on camera. You know, do you miss not showing off your arm on camera because, like, you know, you used to do that so much before and everybody loved it. You know, it's like, don't you miss doing that? You know, I feel like your arm should be more on camera, more stuff like that. You know, and that basically will, like, that will make the person feel that they should, like, oh, I'm definitely gonna, you know, I'm gonna put my arm center stage, you know, basically in the videos from now on, or basically, or in my pictures, I'm gonna make sure that everybody can see my arm. My arm looks dinky in this blue thing, but you've seen how big my arm is. And see, these are ways that people manipulate people, you know, and you know, I can basically tell if somebody's trying to do this to me. And when somebody tries to do this to me, stuff like this to me, I get pissed off, and I'm sorry, you know, I'm sorry, but it's just that it's not against them. It's just against all people that use these weird tactics to basically get people to do something, you know. It's not how you talk to people. It's just not how you talk to people. Because some people aren't smart enough and will show pictures or videos or meet in person. Manipulative people. And I'm not saying that I'm smart enough, it's just that basically I'm a counselor, so basically I can tell when other people are being manipulated, when bullshit is happening. Like, I love calling out bullshit because basically it can be harmful, you know. So yeah, basically if I see this stuff happening, and if it's happening to me especially, then I'm not going to be overly sensitive to how the manipulator feels, and that's a bit annoying because basically I want to be, I'm empathic, you know. I know how it is to basically be told off for doing something wrong, you know, and basically I feel that way after I tell somebody off for doing something wrong. Yeah. Not that I told him off. I just basically said to him that maybe you should consider, you know, consider what you're going to say. Basically, I said to them, consider what you're going to say before you share your opinions, and consider how you're gonna like tell somebody about your opinions and stuff like that. And like I said, we had a quite long conversation, me and this person, about, you know, how I felt like I was being manipulated, and how I felt that maybe like they should try to think about how they interact with me especially, but just people in general. Because if they do this to anybody, you know, just anybody at all, then that's serious. They have to seriously think about the way that they're actually talking to people. And I just hope that they do that, because it's just a thing, you know. It's something that bugs me. I don't like being told what to do in the first place, so yeah. I was gonna say just don't do it to me, but no, you shouldn't do this to anybody. Yeah. Jeffrey says, I don't understand why do that to anyone, Bear Buff, because it's just wrong. Yeah, it's like I said, it's manipulative. It's, you know, nobody should be controlled by another person to do anything. And yeah, you know. Bear Buff says, you're smart enough, Tubbs, to handle these people. Well, like I said, I'm a counselor, so like I know enough about this particular subject. I wouldn't say that I'm smart. I'm a smart guy at all, basically. I'm stupid about lots of stuff, but basically, yeah, I know about this particular subject enough to basically call out people's bullshit. Bella says, I know, Jeff, it's just wrong of people, or people put lust first instead of having a good friends. Well, the thing about the thing about Lust is that basically, like, in my this is just my opinion in my life. Basically, you can have good friends, and you can have Lust play a role in your friendship. It's completely fine. But yeah, if it is all about basically somebody just getting off, then I guess that is kind of bad. You know, if your relationship is all about one person getting off, if you don't generally enjoy having them around when you're not horny, then basically, then yeah, that's not really a friendship. That's basically just sexual pleasure. I don't know. Babe off, that's the truth. Well, great. I'm glad that everybody enjoyed me doing this drawing. So I'm just putting the reference art over here for now. And moving the pig. I do like the whole counselor thing. I do think that's cool. Just, you know, if anybody does have like problems or something, then I would hope that basically anybody could come with me with any problem and stuff, and I'll do my best to help, because I generally do like helping people. You know, the worst job that I ever had was basically I really liked one aspect of that job when I was working customer service, customer assistant, chief customer assistant. I don't know. I don't know what my title was. That's terrible. Because I had like one big title, which encompassed a lot of stuff. But essentially, the thing I liked most was basically whenever I could help anybody. I just didn't like the rest of it. So yeah. Anyway, guys. Oh, Jeffrey says, I really love it, Tubbs. Another awesome masterpiece. Dude, like, I do appreciate. I appreciate. Sorry. I do appreciate. I honestly do appreciate all the flattery, Jeffrey. I do. But remember when I said tone it down? I'm almost getting to the point where I might have to say it again, because again, I do appreciate it. I do. You know, it's really nice and flattering. It is. But like every single one of my videos, every single one, you know, every time you have the opportunity to say how awesome something is that I've done or do, you know, you take it, and that's great. That's great and everything. But like I'm almost getting there again. I can be a bit over flattered, you know. You know, it's like stop pumping up my ego. What's the expression? I'm trying to think of the right expression, but it's like yeah. I'm sorry, Tubbs. Dude, I'm not telling you off or anything. I'm just saying, you know, maybe that dial that I told you to turn down, but maybe it's been adjusted, because yeah. Like, it's not a masterpiece. It's just a drawing. It's a sketch, dude. Okay, but it's just that every single one. So yeah. Anyway, Panda Fox. Like I said, as soon as I get these onto my computer, you will be the first to get them. And maybe Jeffrey, because I do send him emails, because he's only on YouTube, and he's only got as far as I can tell, he's only got YouTube and an email account. So these are the only ways that he can see the artwork and stuff. But yeah, anyway, after I do that, I basically will post it to Twitter, and then the Facebook art page, and then it will be eventually up on Fur Affinity and DeviantArt. But basically, DeviantArt and Fur Affinity, they still take forever for me to upload anything to them. even a simple small file. Even though my internet is good enough for me to do the live stream here, it still takes a while to upload. So basically I tend to like limit my uploads to 1 a day to for Affinity and stuff. I'm still getting through everything that I've done on the pad. That's all of these pictures that I've done in the pad. Actually I can't do that. I can't just flip open because some of them are private for private people that want the art for themselves, which is fine. All the ones that I've done from the pad are basically, I'm still on those. So yeah, Fur Affinity is gonna have to wait a long time, but not as long as DeviantArt, because basically I upload them to Fur Affinity first and then DeviantArt because they're furry pictures. You know, I haven't done a non-furry art piece in a long time. That does remind me, I've got to save a message before it gets buried in my other grammar mail from a guy who wanted me to do his lion for him. Because I'll be doing that after I'd finish off Dowell's sexy picture. Dowell's sexy picture. It's terrible. Bella says, maybe... Oh, shut up. Not you, Beboff, me. I was yawning. Beboff, maybe Tubbs, other channels went easy with the go on relations, so they thinks all channels are the same. What? I'm not entirely sure what that meant, but yeah. Oh, that's another thing. That is something I wanted to talk about this guy. Is that basically he said to me about the whole, you know, you don't show your belly as much in, you know, don't you miss not showing your belly as much in your current live streams and stuff like that. And basically, it's because they watch this channel. This channel isn't for that. This is a vlogging channel, you know. This channel is meant to just be, you know, I bear my day for everybody to see, you know. That's why it's called Bear Tubbs. It was like behind the scenes tub stuff. It was supposed to be anyway. Behind the scenes of my life and stuff, and that's kind of what the Bear Tubbs channel is for. You know, it's just a vlogging channel. It's for me to talk, you know, about stuff that's happened, or tell you guys about my day, or occasionally upload drone footage. That's what it was for. But essentially, it's now just a live stream channel, which is fine. It might be something more later, but you know, I haven't done anything yet. But yeah, the Tanker Tubbs channel is for all of the belly stuff and all of the other stuff. You know, it's for all of the niche. It's all my niche stuff basically. It's, yeah. Somebody said that basically I got a message from somebody saying that I reached a subscriber milestone. That's weird. My ear just went all crinkly. Maybe there's a pressure change or something. Oh, I don't keep track of my subscribers. How many subscribers I've got? Apparently, the Tanker Tubbs channel has gone over 7,500 people. Which is a lot less than the person said. So, have I lost a bunch of subscribers? I don't know. Like I said, I don't really keep track of it. But yeah, cool. Last time I checked it, it was like 7,300. I don't know. Just over 7,000 people subscribe to this channel and watch it. Not this channel, the Tank Top channel. I think only, yeah, this channel has 228 subscribers. Yeah, which is fine. You know, it's basically friends and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go because I'm like getting really hungry now. But yeah, no problem, Tubbs. I understand. Jeffrey says that's going to be cool to see when you draw the lion, Tubbs. Yeah, it's a cat, and I'm not very good at doing like felines and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm more okay with mammals and even dragons and lizards and stuff. You know, I don't mind doing that. Just that felines, they're not the kind of mammals that are easily drawn, I guess. Oh well. Bella says, I meant sometimes people think all channels are the same in regards to relations approach. I get it. I think I get it. Yeah. Emerald says, you can say you bear your bare self. Well, that was the point. Yeah. That's the name. Jeffrey says, the way it sounds, he is indirectly telling you what to do in a roundabout way, which is really wrong. Yeah, and you guys know how much I don't like. I don't like being told what to do. I don't like it ever. You know, like, yeah. It's one of the reasons why I never actually went. I was never dispatched in the Navy and stuff like that. And it's like, because I can't be shouted at. I can't. I can be stubborn as fuck, basically. But yeah, the Navy's not like the Army. You know, the Navy infantry is like the Army, but the Navy isn't like the Army. So yeah, it's basically, there's not a lot of shouting. There's a lot of more reasoning and stuff like that. But yeah. In the Army, they do shout at you all the time. But yeah, you need to be clear. As long as you're clear, basically, you don't have to shout in the Navy. So yeah, as long as you're clear with your orders, then yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, Beth says, good to see you all. Take care, Tubbs. Okay, one sec. Before we go, I'm gonna make sure my chair's not in work mode anymore. It's in chill mode for when I come back and have to check my mail and all that stuff. I've been sitting out for way too long. My butt decided to stretch. But yeah, next time I see you guys, I'll be in a new shirt. The Guinness shirt is being retired, obviously, because I'm having a shower, so I'm not going to be wearing this while I'm in the shower. But yeah, mostly empty belly here. Next time you see it, we'll be nice and full up of either pizza or pita breads, or maybe even both. I don't know. I just realised I don't move the camera. Yeah. Bounce. I'm gonna go see if it's been raining outside, because it sounds like it has. I bet it has. Oh, yeah, it has, because there's a tiny drop of water rolling down my window. I still don't know what I've done to my tongue. I don't know if anybody cares, but yeah. Okay. Say bye, Tubbs, and I'll hit the goodbye button. I'm sorry again about the internet interruption, but you know, happens, guys. So yeah. Oh, why? Why? There we go. Thank you, Jeffrey. But yeah, bye, guys. Oh, and by the way, go check out Ivan's Tumblr. I don't know what it's called. I think it's just the bear, Russian cub, Russian bear cub. think it's Russian cub. I'm not entirely sure, but go check it out. He is adorable, adorable little Russian man. I don't know why I keep saying Irishman. Whatever. Adorable little Russian man. Russian man. It doesn't sound right.